Okay, if you're asked to factor this guy, you've probably done some factoring before, and you think, hey, I've not done anything that looks remotely like this. But I encourage you, every time you see a parentheses, just remember, that parentheses would boil down to be just one number, because parentheses always trumps everything in the order of operations. If you just knew what R and T were, it would boil down to one number. This would be like 4 or 6 or 8. I don't know. We don't know what R and what T are, but once we do, this is just one number. So if you want, you can make a substitution. You could say, well, what letter sounds good today? Let's just go with X. Let's say X is called R plus 2T. So if you rewrite what we started with there, now we're not dealing with R plus 2T squared. We're dealing with all this stuff is X. So it's X being squared. So can you factor that? This is one of those ones where it comes out nice and neat. There's no middle term here. There's no X. So we need to make it so that it's two parentheses that are exactly the same. That way, when they multiply together, the middle terms will cancel out when we combine like terms. So that's what it's going to be. Because 8 times 8 will give you 64. You got negative 8x and a positive 8x. Those will cancel out so we don't have any plain old x's. Then you'll have x times negative x to give you negative x squared. So this is almost it, but we just can't forget that we made a substitution there. X wasn't what we started with. X was R plus 2T. And then over here we had X was, again, R plus 2T. Oh, and I got to keep parentheses there. I almost made a big boo-boo. Whenever you resubstitute something, whenever you make any substitution in math, keep your parentheses there. Because this negative sign here has to apply to everything that to what X is. And X is R plus 2T. So I have to have a negative sign in front of there. So if you want to expand that a little bit more, that's A plus R plus 2T. Nothing we need to change there. But we had a negative sign in front here, so that's negative R minus 2T. That would be our final answer.